Welcome to Truthcast TV. Click that subscribe button for me. If y'all get me to 1,000 subscribers, I will put these people on YouTube Live, and I will start a live streaming service called Trailer Park Live. So get me to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll make that happen. This is part 2 of the no contact orders from the Neighbors from Hell series that I'm doing on my channel. So if you're new to this channel, like I said, click that subscribe button, get me to 1,000 subscribers, and I will take all of my security cameras and I will put these people on YouTube. I will put them on live. I will put them on live stream 24 hours a day. So y'all can see exactly what I have to deal with and live around on a daily basis. But now, like I promised y'all last week, but it took me a few days, I am going to read y'all the second statement from the second person from the Neighbors from Hell who filed no contact orders against me and basically put their hand on a Bible and fucking lied, and some master actually let this shit go through. So the second court order I will be reading today is from a woman called Kayla Vickling. Kayla Vickland. Go ahead, look her up on Facebook. And as soon as you look her up on Facebook or any other social media, you will see exactly what I'm dealing with. Now, this girl right here puts her hand on a Bible, and some master actually lets this type of shit go through. Now, I'm going to read y'all the exact statement that was written from this girl named Kayla Vickland. Now, let me tell you a little bit about her background. The Neighbors from Hell moved in across the street from me about 6 years ago. They had about 11 to 12 kids and about 4 adults living in a 3-bedroom trailer. That was the first red flag. That was the first thing that told me, oh shit, you know. Well, the reason what started this whole beef with me and the Neighbors from Hell was the day they moved in, they kept staring every day. And I'm talking about there would be 13 or 14 of them lined up in a row just staring at like me and one of my boys throwing the football or whatever. One day, my boy fucked up about 3 weeks after they moved in and asked them if they want to throw football with us. Well, about 15 of them, literally about 12 to 15 of them, come bum rushing in my yard, said yeah. So we threw football with them, this and that and this. Next day I woke up, there were 7 kids in my yard playing with my weed eater, my lawnmower, the football that I had from the day before. I go outside and I'm like, literally, I haven't invited these people over or anything. I just woke up. I just woke up, and there's 7 kids in my yard. I go out there, hey, what's going on? Oh, no. We're just waiting for you to wake up, Jerry. We're just waiting for you to wake up because we're just going to play with you. I was like, but I didn't invite y'all over here. Who said y'all could come over here in my yard and play with my shit or just stand in my yard until I woke up? My mama said it's okay for us to come over here. That's exactly what the little boy told me at the time. He said, Mama said it's okay for us to come over here and wait till you woke up to see if you wanted to play. I'm a grown ass man. I don't just play with little boys. I don't just play with little kids, that I don't even fucking know on a daily basis. Like, what the fuck? And then, after about 5 or 6 more times, and then after this big woman, the woman that is the supposed mother to all of these kids, calls me over there and asks me if I want to buy her kids prescription Adderall patches. They don't even take pills. She said her kids were on Adderall patches. And I told her she should be ashamed of her fucking self. and I don't buy fucking prescription pills of any kind, let alone a kid's prescription medicine. And then after that, that's when all hell broke loose. And they started staring and talking shit every day and all this and all that. Then that's what leads us to now. That's what leads me to basically turning my channel in to the channel called Neighbors from Hell. And that's what leads us to another fucking lie that a master let this woman, Kayla Vickling, put her hand on a Bible and tell. Now let's read a little bit. And now I'm going to read it exactly as they wrote it, exactly how they pronounced it, and I'm going to show you the type of intelligent level, the type of IQ level that I am dealing with these fucking people, the neighbors from hell. So let's just read a little bit, shall we? My neighbor, Jerry Kidd, on a daily basis, starts drama, and she spelled basis right, I'm shocked. Starts drama with me and my family, okay? He says starts drama with me and my family. This girl moved in here across from the neighbors from Hills, across the street from me. She moved in with these people across the street. Then a trailer come open a couple trailers down below me, and she moved into there. She spent more time standing in the top of the road, in the top of their driveway, wherever she could, staring through my windows and my door, whatever, than she did taking care of her own kid. Then I started to find deer piss in my mailbox. Then I started to find Doritos in my mailbox. Then I started to find my mailbox about 30, 40, 50 feet down below where it should be. So I was like, well, I know exactly who the fuck this is. Because even though the neighbors from hell that's been living across the street from me now for about 5 years at this time, I know they wouldn't have enough balls to do no shit like that. I knew it was her and her little husband. Well, I confronted them last year on 4th of July, and her husband held his new... I confronted her husband, not her, because I don't hit women, and I don't beef with women. I confronted her husband on 4th of July about throwing shit in my mailbox and tearing it off the frame and throwing it down. He held his little newborn baby up to me like this as a shield so I wouldn't hit him. Then I realized that these people are way more bigger piece of shits than I ever could imagine them being. And that little child he held up as a shield so I wouldn't hit him died 2 months later after I called the Child Protective Services. 45 days before the child died, I called Child Protective Services. And they said they don't come out for neighborly disputes. And I tried to explain to them it was more than just a neighborly dispute. Now, the death of the child was ruled an accident. It was ruled an accidental death. I'll let y'all go figure. Okay? But after seeing children die, and after seeing animals being abused, and after seeing children being neglected, and after seeing animals being neglected, and after seeing women being beat by these people, I'm tired of it. And I'm going to fucking expose them. Now, I'm going to read you this court order that the same woman that I was just talking about filed on me. Now, her husband didn't file one. I wonder why. But she did. And here's what it says. My neighbor Jerry Kidd on a daily basis starts drama with me and my family. He will threaten and curse me. He will threaten and curse at me and my family. He has told me many times to take my ass inside, even when I'm just sitting on my porch. She doesn't even have a porch. He has purposely swerved his vehicle to hit my oldest daughter while getting out of my vehicle. And yes, I'm not making this up. She literally said that while neglecting her newborn baby to stalk me, harass me, and stare through my windows and front door. And I already told y'all what happened to her newborn baby. But this is what she puts on paper. and says that I'm doing to her kid. Wow. Wow, how disgusting. So disgusting. He has purposely swerved his vehicle to hit my oldest daughter while getting out of my vehicle. He has a gun that he will bring outside and threaten me with it. He also has threatened to bust my windows and flatten my tires on my vehicle. He has cameras pointing towards my home at all times. That's the only true thing that she said. And y'all wonder why. He calls all of my family inbreeds. She said inbreeds, not inbreds. Inbreeds. We never can be outside without him staring and argumenting. And she said argument. And I've just showed y'all videos where I'm not even outside. They're out there every day. They can't be outside without me staring and argument. She said argument. She meant argumenting. She says, I don't feel safe at my home anymore with his threats. Wow. I know somebody else that didn't feel safe at her house either that ended up dying. Wow. Wow. I can't bring my kids outside to play or he will threaten to beat me and my kids up. That is what I'm dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. You can stop that, pause that, and y'all can read it later, okay? But I just want y'all to know that I'm not making this up. Okay?